Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Tokyo Reds. We're Liverpool fans based in the land of the rising sun, and we're at Nezi Shrine today. Very, very beautiful. And we're next to the Cart Pond, which is very, very nice. And yeah, this, whatever day it is, Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, Monday. We play Everton, which is always a good laugh. So that should be fun. So Everton, about a pretty... in their standards of, you know, their lofty heights of 6th place or whatever they go for, they had quite a poor start, I guess. However, they did beat Arsenal in the last game at home, but Arsenal always lose there, to be honest. So yeah, Everton, they're rubbish, and let's talk about them. So Tom, what are your overall feelings about Everton?
You know, it's a weird one because when I was living in the south of England, it was just Man United. Man United I hated. But when I went back to live in Liverpool at the university, God, I just couldn't stand them. Yeah. I couldn't stand them. Their fans they just hated us so much. And yeah, in all honesty, they always fail. Like even when things are on a plate for them, like a couple of seasons ago, they should have finished 4th. Yeah. And what was it? They had like 2 or 3 matches to go, and somehow they finished like 5th. Even when they finish above us, the one season they finished above us, they finished 4th, we finished 5th, we won the Champions League. Yeah. And they went on like, oh, Liverpool shouldn't get the Champions League playoff. We came into the first round, they came into the third, we still qualified, they didn't. Yeah. They always know how to fail.
It's like the FA Cup semi-final when they just hammered us for the first half and like just basically let us win, which was nice of them, very, very nice of them. John, thoughts on Everton?
They are like the ugly friend of the Northwest, aren't they? Like, you've got like Man United, City, Liverpool, and then the other one. But to be fair to the fans, though, I think it must be pretty hard because they are pretty much just closet Liverpool fans. I reckon that's where most of the hate comes from, because they just see that success, and obviously they want that, but they can't, and you know. Yeah, it's sad, if anything. I just kind of feel sorry for them, because like you say, they do know how to fail. They excel in failing. But there you go.
Yeah, I always think of Everton. I always think of Foghorn Leghorn. And you know what I mean? The Looney Tunes kind of thing. And he's like got the little chicken hawk, and he's like, "I'm a chicken hawk. I'm gonna get you." And he's like, that's kind of like Everton, where like Foghorn like, "Calm down. I say, calm down, boy." So
like Scrappy Doo or something like.
They are like Scrappy Doo, yeah, exactly. And like for me, like I've always, you know, I grew up in North Wales. I sort of in the Premier League era, so Manchester United have always been the kind of big rival for me. I do see the Liverpool-Everton thing as more of a Scouse tradition, but I still dislike them, mainly because of the fans dislike me a lot. So, and, you know, all Liverpool fans. And, yeah, they just do me head in, to be honest. So there we go. Anyway, so... Yeah, Everton shit. Anyway, so they haven't beaten us at Goodison for quite a long time. Obviously more recent than what they've beaten us at since the last time they beat us at Anfield. But do you think are Everton due a win against Liverpool? It sounds crazy, I know, but but are they?
It could be due a win, but they're terrible. They're not going to get it. Hey, I'm due a lot of money. It's not coming. But no, in the form that they've been in. Yeah, I know they beat Arsenal, but going into that, they'd had 1 win in 10. And I think it was the guy, big Everton fan, he was on Ball Street the other week. And he was saying their tactics this season is literally just try and launch it to Lukaku, if you can keep him out of the game. And when you've resorted to that tactic, and look at our tactics, look at like our free-flowing football, our gegenpressing, I can't see it.
Yeah, fair enough. So, yeah, like, I'm always confident when we play Everton at Anfield, and I've got no reason not to be. To be honest, Goodison, for some reason, I'm kind of nervous, like, whenever we play there. Are you the same, John, or do you not give a fuck?
Meh. It's just, this is the way they play. They, like, it's mad of Everton, because, like, the team and the fans, they get really up for it. It's kind of like England. Yeah, we're going to do it, and then it's like, through the course of the game, they just kind of like bottle it. Yeah. You know, it's never always the same time, but they do eventually bottle it at one point or another in that game. It always reminds me of, was it 2-2? I think we drew with them, and Sturridge scored the final minute. 3-3, that was it, yeah. Exactly, yeah, and it was just like, you could have beat us there, but you bottled it again. But no, I just don't think they've got the team, to be honest. I know they beat Arsenal, but, you know, I think, like, statistically, like, teams can only go on such a run before they do actually face a loss. You know, when Arsenal went on that incredible run, and the same happened with us. We went on a really long run, then we lost, then we picked ourselves up, and then we'll probably go on another run. And I think that's just what's going to happen, whereas Everton are just destined for mediocre football, aren't they? So
Yeah, I just for me with Everton, like, I think they've got some good players, and you know they will obviously make a good atmosphere at Goodison Park because the derby and whatnot. But like, they'll sing that one song that they sing like 20 times, but maybe more. But I just don't. I think the defence. Ashley Williams is quite a good player, and Jagielka are quite a good player, but they're not like.
Jelka's suspended, isn't he?
Oh yeah, Jagielka's suspended. Yeah, so who are they going to play then? Centre back.
What's his name? Who kissed his badge when?
Oh, Funes Mori. Yeah, he's a scumbag, isn't he? Yeah, I forgot about it. That little knobhead. All right, well he's shit anyway. So like, I think we'll be all right, to be honest. So that's sound. So yeah, who do you think Liverpool should worry about?
Lukaku, to be honest. Baines if he gets a penalty or free kick. And yeah, honestly, Lukaku, that's my main thing. If we can keep him out the game. So last year we drew this derby 1-1. It was Rodgers' last game in charge. Chan was centre back, which was a ridiculous decision. But even then, the goal they got, it was only because Chan literally scoffed it and put on a plate for Lukaku. Yeah, it was scandalous by Chan, but scandalous. But anyway, I'm going to stop that. But no, seriously, like, they shouldn't have drew that match even then. Yeah. We still should have beat them, and that wasn't a strong Liverpool side. We started very badly last season. We still should have won that derby.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, for me, like, Lukaku's obviously the biggest threat, but it's been the same thing with Everton for years. It's like, if you can keep their fullbacks quiet and you keep them pegged back, and Mane and Firmino, whoever's going to have to do that, do you know what I mean? Like, they've been their best sort of positions for years with Coleman and Baines, so keep them quiet, we should be all right. John, who do you think are the key men for Liverpool?
It's just, you know, it's going back to that kind of, now we've got like that team mentality. So there's no one individual player who, it's like a watch, isn't it? You need all the cogs working in order for us to do what we've been doing. So I think, to be honest, I'd probably want to keep the same team as Middlesbrough, with the exception if Matip's fit, bring Matip back. Otherwise, I wouldn't really change anything, because I think, especially against Everton, because like you said, I mean, their fullbacks are right, but they've got no speed. That was the one thing about that Middlesbrough game, was that Torre, he was like, he was giving Milner a torrid time. But, you know, he was shite, like, but he could run past him, and, you know, and, but with Baines and Coleman, they haven't really got that blistering pace anymore. Like they used to, but now they're coming, like, especially Baines, he's coming to the end of his career, and so I think everyone's important in the Liverpool team. To be honest with you, you know, that's not a cop out.
No.
It's saying like each one has to play their role for the whole team to work, as they've been doing.
No, I completely get what you're saying. I think for me, like, now that Bolassi's out as well, like for God knows how long, like. Yeah. That, he was their pace, and like he's obviously Lukaku's he's not no slouch, like, but there we go. So would you make any changes going into the game?
Similar to what John said, if Matip's fit, then yeah, bring him in. Other than that, I'm really content with that side. And another good thing about this is Everton, the home side, they've got to accommodate us. Their fans, they'll put pressure on them. They have to attack, which actually plays into our hands, because we'll catch them on the break. As you were saying, there's no pace at the back. Imagine like Origi, Mane, Lallana on a counter-attack against them. I mean, that comes into our hands. But yeah, other than Matip, that's the only change I'd make. Really happy with the system. Yeah.
Yeah, if Matip comes in, I think we're, you know, solid as a rock, and I just think we'll do him, basically. So that brings us quite nicely on to the score predictions. Liverpool versus Everton, Goodison Park. It's always good for a laugh. Tom, what do you think the score will be?
It is always good for a laugh. I reckon it's going to be about 3-0, similar to Middlesbrough. To be honest, the only goal threat they've got, not just Lukaku, is set pieces. Like, that's what they did against Arsenal. They were very physical. They won that match through 2 set pieces. Well done to them, but I can't see them. I really can't see them threatening us. And I say, I think we'll catch them on the break. And I think when we're around their goal mouth, we'll know how to open them up. I think it'll be 3-0. I can see Lallana on the score sheet again. I can see Origi and Mane. I really think it could even be more than 3-0. I'm going to say 3 because I know it could be out of control, but yeah, I think 3-0.
These, John?
I was going to say 3-0 too. I'm going to say 4-0. I know.
4-0.
Yeah. I just think...
I'll say 5.
Yeah, 5, yeah. I can just see them like running Williams and, his girlfriend ragged, to be honest with you, all the way through the game. The midfield, I don't really think their midfield's good enough to handle our midfield. I mean, Barkley, I think he's kind of hasn't really fulfilled his potential. And no, he's their best midfielder. Morelos, yeah, they're all shit, aren't they? Really, besides Lukaku and the fullback.
Barry's all right, but he's like 89 years old, something like that, and he's so. But for me, like, I'm gonna go 2-0. I think it'll be a comfortable 2-0. To be honest, I don't want to take the piss too much because they could cause us some. Lukaku is a very, very good striker, and he scored like a lot of goals, but he's the only person who scored goals really for them. So like, for me, yeah, we keep him quiet, which Matip and Lovren should be able to do. I would stick with Mignolet in goal as well, to be fair, and I think we'll be all right. I think, yeah, they'll give us a game because they always do at Goodison Park, but we should win fairly comfortably. So there we go. So let us know, what do you think in the comment section below. If you like the video, give us a like. If you know any Everton fans, tell them about the video. they can give us lots of dislikes and all that kind of stuff.
Episode 50.
And it is episode 50 today, actually. Yes, good. Thank you for reminding me, Tom. Yeah, it's our 50th episode, which is crazy. So thank you guys for doing it. And thanks for everyone who's been involved and subscribed so far. If you haven't subscribed already, please press the subscribe button for us as well. You'll be helping us out quite a bit. And yeah, share us on Facebook, on Twitter. Do all that kind of stuff as well. That'd be really, really appreciated. And it's all everyone's help so far has been really appreciated too. So thank you very much. And yeah, we will see you after the Everton game. Come on, the Reds. Thank you very much. See you. Bye bye.